Hello there, Anthony Cusimano here, Solutions Evangelist with Veritas, and today it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce you all to Amber Ved, a technical director here who has been pioneering the way that we are protecting and managing Kubernetes data. Now, today is going to be showing us something pretty special. It's how to recover a lost Kubernetes namespace. Now, the namespace could be lost in time and space, or it could just be lost from the data center. Regardless, he's going to show us exactly how we can recover that to its original location through NetBackup 9.1. Now, without any further ado, take it away, Amber.
In this video, we are going to see how to recover a namespace once it is lost at the Kubernetes cluster site using NetBackup. The fundamental assumption here is that we have already protected that namespace and we want to recover the namespace with the original name. So let's begin this video. We will start by looking at the namespaces that are available on our Kubernetes cluster. As you could see, there is a namespace called MySQL. Let's delete this namespace. So we call kubectl delete namespace MySQL. We have previously protected this namespace. So while deleting this namespace should not do any harm because we can go back to NetBackup and recover this namespace. Let's verify that the namespace is truly deleted. Now let's go to NetBackup as a root user, but you could log in as a Kubernetes administrator who has access to that namespace resource. If you do, once you log in, you could go to the Kubernetes tab under workloads, and you will be able to see all the workspaces where you have access. In this case, we will go to MySQL and find out that there is a recovery point available. Once we click on the recovery point, you will be able to also see what resources were protected under this namespace. You could see the persistent volume claims, persistent volumes, names of this pods, and various other items. Let's try and recover this by going to restore namespaces. We select the target cluster, use the original namespace. We have other options available. We are going to use the original namespace. And you also have options to selectively recover only certain set of sub-resources, but we are going to select the entire namespace and say recover all names, all resources. Once you get onto the summary scheme, you can review this, and once satisfied, you can start this recovery service. The recovery job could be monitored using the activity monitor. As you can see, the details will provide you the progress log report. Let's wait for a few seconds for the recovery restore or the recovery job to get over. As you could see, the recovery job has been completed successfully. Now let's get back to the Kubernetes cluster and try to see if the namespace has been recovered. And voila, you have MySQL recovered again. We can look into the details of this namespace to really see that the pods and all the other services are up and running. We can also exec into this and make sure that the data that we inserted in the previous during the backup time are also something that we are able to find. You are able to see that the database that we created and the table within that and the data within those tables is all recoverable.
Thank you, Amber, for showing us just how simple it is to protect and recover Kubernetes data directly from NetBackup 9.1. Now, NetBackup is incredibly flexible. If you are a Kubernetes admin, a site reliability engineer, or some kind of DevSecOps-minded person, we also have role-based access controls that allow you to have self-service protection and recovery of the assets that matter to you most. And also we have a robust set of APIs that you can leverage to integrate into your existing automation tools to create your own data protection workflows. Again, my name is Anthony Cusimano, and I thank you all for watching today. Here's hoping your data is protected, secure, and recoverable.